Good evening, everyone. I am so sorry that we are running so late. Unfortunately, we had load shedding down here in South Africa, and that means that some of us were without power for another 2.5 hours. And obviously, trying to stream without power is pretty much an impossibility unless you're of the casually rich and can afford things such as generators, solar panels, and the like to be able to actually run everything needed to be able to do the stream. But moving right along and not worrying about that any further, we are going to get right back into some more Spiritfarer so we can all settle in, calm down, just have some chilling times, and we'll be off to bed soon after. Probably not going to have too much of a long stream tonight. I am sitting with an enormous headache courtesy of my third booster shots, side effects kicking in a bit late in the day. But I wanted to do a little bit of progress, and the game is loading, so I wanted to do a little progress into the game and, actually get into it and see how much further we can go. So for those of you who have not yet seen anything about this game, this is a very relaxing, very chill game. There is no death as far as I can see. There is no real fights or action of any kind. It is designed to be just calming and enjoyable. It is an indie game. It was released not so long ago, I believe. Let's just have a look at this release date for this game. The release date for this beautiful game that we're busy playing. Go. There you go. This game was actually quite old game actually. It's released 18th of August 2020. Beautiful game. I haven't seen too many people playing it, but I haven't really looked into it either. I didn't want to spoil this for myself. So we're going to get right back into the game now. Last thing we did, not very far into the game at all. Last time we met Summer and Gwen and Uncle Atul, and they are currently along the ride on our journey. And we decided that we will be building Gwen her own little guest house in this episode and facing off the snake that Summer says she keeps seeing in her dreams. So that is what we will be doing for tonight. And probably, like I said, we're playing too long, maybe an hour, so I don't want to make it super short either. But we'll be doing that for tonight. So let us get Gwen's little guest house built for her. She might even come out of her nighttime ritual so that we can, here we go, get her little guest house built. Ooh, guest house is quite tall. We need to do some editing first before we can build her little guest house. So let's maybe just see if we can do that. I don't really like putting the buildings so far apart make it very difficult to navigate, I feel as though. But, we have to do what we do here. See, I really don't like how this looks. I genuinely do not like how this looks. Let's see if we can put this another way. I don't know, maybe some suggestions on how to make this work a bit better. I'm not keen on how this looks at all. Not even slightly. And I don't know how to move this around so that we can, I don't know, make this work a bit better. Oof. Yep, we're just making it worse now, aren't we? Definitely don't feel like I am making this look better. Oh gosh. Okay, this looks terrible. We'll figure something else out. This is horrid. There we go. Let's just maneuver everything in such a manner so as to. That's fine for now. I'm sure there'll be more buildings along the way, and we want to get into the gameplay anyway. So. Everyone's sleeping at the moment, but we can chart our course. Nope, never mind. Apparently the game is no, it's not. Let's do some more fishing so we can get everybody fed up and ready to eat something in the day's club. I feel like the game sound is very soft tonight. Maybe I'm just talking over it. So, Mr. Atul, Uncle Atul, we have just to upgrade our station in the fish things other than a herring. Ooh, bay shrimp. We haven't gotten that before. Which is nice. I mean, you know, no one likes eating the same thing every single day. I don't know how many of you out there have ever gone fishing or actually fished in your entire life. Such a joyful experience. The one and only time that I fished. It was many, many years ago, back in my high school days, I believe. Yes. I was in high school at the time, and we went to fishing. My parents were there, a boyfriend of mine, and it wasn't good. I just ended up with a bird's nest. I lost about 3 hooks or something like that, maybe 4. It didn't go well. So definitely not something I'll be partaking in on a regular basis, at least not as it stands. You know, you never know, things change. Maybe if I go somewhere else or go with someone else, maybe it's a different experience. But as of that moment, definitely not something I'll be super eager to get back into. Okay, so from what I can tell, this seems to be the snake that Summer seems to be talking of. Now, as you can see, it seems to be a dragon, not a snake. But, you know, Summer seems to be a snake, so the snake. Maybe Summer just feels she relates it. Oop, we need to wake up our occupants. There we go. Get them all out here. I believe Gwen, there we go. Gwen is calling us. Hopefully to thank us for all our efforts in building her own little guest house. We're being called a honeybee, that's sweet. Okay, she's just been having uncertain dreams, which is not currently hungry. This cabin is outstanding, says Gwen. It really does wonders to have a place of your own. Doesn't remind you of my old condo in Waverley. Probably the only place where I could get some peace and quiet. Thank you, okay. Oh, she seems to be happy and it's raining. Oh, I put that close next to the first. I believe we are going to have a chance to catch some lightning in the bottle. Oh, no. I took a look at your blueprint station. It's nice, I suppose. Yeah, I also have a split face. But, you know what would make it even better? More plans, bigger buildings, better pencils. I'm just saying. I'm sure Albert at Albert Shipyard can help you out. I'm sure he can, but Albert is very, very fussy. So, we probably won't be doing that right away. Oh, well, you're like me, just drowning the plants. There we go, and we'll give this one some water, not accidentally water it into the plant. Here and please out, there we go. And I guess we're just planting carrots all the way. Well, no one's going to check that out. I can miss. I can go to. Okay, now our kitchen's all the way up here. Goodness, what a mission. Imagine you have to carry food up and down these stairs to deliver food to dependents. Yikes. We have 24 herring. Holy moly, that is a ridiculous number of herring. Let us make the turn into carrots. We seem to have an abundance of carrots, so I think we should make these carrots up and ready. There we go, good to go. We also learned that Summer seems to be vegan, so perhaps we could pick out some more vegan choices for her to have. Her, him, are we sure what she is supposed to be? Let's see. Axel is hungry. He dislikes nothing, likes everything, and he needs to find his favorite food. So we can give him any one of our dishes here. I believe we gave him food last time. So let's give him something else. He had a hankering for some fish. That's good. We have plenty to need more. I believe she should be hungry. I've been thinking about father recently. When he left his job, I didn't feel anything. No sorrow, no hate, no relief, nothing. It didn't really matter to me. But it mattered to you. You spent 3 days crying in Aunt Tina's room. I bought you 3 sisters and gave you that damn oversized sweater I'd knit a month prior. Mum was appalled, but you felt better. I've long wondered why you were so sad, and the best I could come up with is that you were sad in my stead. I can understand that. I feel this way for some people sometimes. Feeling things I couldn't feel myself. I can understand that. I thought that sorry. I'm just laughing at the Daffodil playing in the corner. I guess it is inevitable that we'll be here. We're like in this super spooky spooks and here's Daffodil just having a good time. Following me, always in this world, or even in this world. Our destinies, well, they're not intertwined. Well, they're intertwined, are they not? Again, I'm sorry, I have an extreme headache, so if I read really poorly tonight, I'm gonna try not to, but this headache is quite severe. Still, for all the harm it has done me, it looks quite in pain, doesn't it? The rocks on its back seem to be oozing with corruption. Perhaps chipping away at them might soothe it. Go ahead, Stella. All creatures deserve love and care. Do what you do best. Okay, oh, and for some reason it's sad. That's unfortunate. Ooh, beautiful image. Oh no. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I didn't mean to hurt you. Okay, well I guess I have to do this again. I don't know why I want to. It seems to hurt me so badly. Oh her, it. Oh goodness. I mean, this one seems to be a lot calmer than the others in terms of, you know, just the road. Okay, where are we going? What's happening? Okay, we're going this way. Oh no, is it gonna scream again? Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. This poor thing. It's like a howling pain. So bad to like slam these things and howl in pain next time, you know what I mean? And you never want to see something like that happen to anything. Oh god, why do we have to go the other way? What's happening? It wouldn't really seem... Oh jeez. It's showing me to go this way? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, this is a really far stretch. I suppose this goes to show how big this poor dragon is. Yep, we're still going this way. Oh, there we go. We got the head again. This poor dragon. Let's just try it. There we go. It's kind of like here. Okay. Oh, we're back on the boat. We're back on the boat. Oh, there we go. Hi, dragon. Hi, sweet thing. Oh, there we go. I won't raid anymore. I think it's happy. I think it's feeling better. Incredible. It looks relieved, doesn't it? I wonder what it means. If we are ever to cross this dragon's path again, I think we should help it. However, I might feel about it. For now, though, I need some time to collect my thoughts. Thank you, Stella. I feel so bad for this poor dragon. Is she sad? Summer is sad. Okay, so she just likes non-vegan food, she says. We don't know her favorite food. She is very sad. Oh no. Suppose she witnessed the dragon from her past and she's hungry. Well, we can do something about the hunger at least. So, let us give her some food. Oh, you found my weak spot, sweetheart. Wait? You found my weak sweet spot, dear. I can't say no to the dessert. A delightful sugary perfection. Thank you very much. I wonder if that is her favorite. Okay, she likes dessert. It's not her favorite. Okay, that's alright. Just now we know what her favorite, what one of her nicer things are, and she's actually needed something good to program. So that's good. Is that her? Is that Summer's? Like, is that okay? There's some strange sound effects. Okay, let us see what we need to do. We need to upgrade our blueprint station. Well, I would imagine we need quite a bit of money to do that. So, I think we should maybe do a couple of mini games, maybe get some extra glimpse, which is obviously the currency in this game. Let's see what we get from our carrots. We got some grilled veggies from those carrots. I wonder if we get the same from the turnips. Let's see. There we go. Let's put some turnips into cook. Now, I know we have to do a lot of cooking, but I'm speculating that at some point we will have more than our current occupants, and it's going to get very hard to keep them all fed. So I feel like it's best to, you know, get some extra things now already. So I believe we're going to need to do some extra some extra things to make some extra money. So let's do some lightning in the bottle. I think that make those a little bit easier in terms of making some blends than the jellyfish do. I also feel like my current setup is to have all the properties aligned, all the little buildings aligned. It's gonna make running from area to area in terms of the lighting and the jellyfish a little bit complicated. So that's a bit of a frustration, but it's okay, it's temporary. We're clearly gonna get changes made very soon in light of our request to have a different blueprint station, so I would imagine. See if Atul is doing okay. Atul seems to be happy, he likes everything, so when he's favorite food, and he's eaten a meal he likes, so he's happy that he ate a meal. So that's it. Do some more fishing, maybe we can catch something else. I'd like to, cook things at 5 at a time, just so that we don't waste some time cooking things. So if we can catch them till 5, that'll be nice. I don't want to constantly be making herring though, so at the moment at least we just got herrings up the wazoo. A fancy vase. Ooh, doing something shady here. Where are we at? Oh, we're doing some jellyfish anyway, it seems. Jellyfish are here again. Remember, you just have to crash into them to make the light burst out. You won't get hurt and I won't feel queasy. I know they will be back, but at least it will buy me a bit more time. What do you say? I say yes because we need the limbs. Don't be scared, Stella. They'll be coming straight for us. Okay. Let's see where they come from. I imagine they're going to be all over the show now, but at least we can reach higher than we could in the past, which is good. So hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more, and we'll be able to, in so doing, make a little bit extra money as well. Because obviously, as I said, the glims are quite hard to get to in this game. And we do need them to just about everything. So unfortunately we now missed one of those little bright jellies, but we are one little bean. Oh gosh, that bright jelly over there just flew by because I'm alive with everything. Oh wow. These, there we go. Oh no. Unfortunately we do seem to move a bit slow, don't we? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. There we go. I wonder if somewhere along the lines we'll be able to have like a speed increase, because that would be very helpful. I do feel like there are times in this game when you run a bit slow, you need to run a whole lot faster. And like obviously now in this instance I can't get up there. Oh, hold on, seems like we have a bright jelly down here. It's a little random bright jelly. I mean, maybe I'm just moving slow, maybe it's me and not the game. That's also possible, of course. Always a possibility. Where is this bright jelly? It seems to be quite far behind. I'm moving really slowly. We had one that flew past at a rapid speed, and now this one's just like, nah. Okay, I've still got some bright jelly that I completely missed. Oops. Oh well. I completely missed one of those, but that's alright. So we are on our way to actually go and do some electrocutions. I don't know how many bottles we have. Probably a good idea to have a look at that. Oh. Strange. I guess we expect there to be a bit more than that. You can see that last big surge comes through, but I guess not. That's okay. We still have quite a long way to go. Now we can do that music thing to make the crops grow faster, but quite frankly that whole song it's quite a tedious exercise, I feel like, to have to play that song, and I keep getting it wrong. So I don't feel like it's particularly beneficial when you constantly get these wrong. Okay, we've planted some lemon. Let's water these. It doesn't seem as though the poppy beans have been watered, so let's water those. There we go. It is now getting to night time, so we will unfortunately not be able to travel for much longer. We'll clean inside the boat when we start for the night. Oh, looks like our food is done. We'll go grab that in a second. We'll clean the side of the boat probably when the boat can no longer travel. I don't want to interrupt the travel now. Oh, let me get some herring. Oh no, we've got a small glim bottle. Oh yes. That is the other thing. We did catch a medium glim bottle, I think, at some stage. So maybe we can get some extra glims from there, which would be helpful with the blueprint station. And we probably should make another stop at some of those previous islands. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Make another stop at some of those previous islands that have resources, make some new resources that were generated. Oh, another squid. Obviously that would also be helpful. We might actually make it into the lightning zone. We are now back in the rain. So we might be able to make it to the lightning zone. Yep, we have made it to the lightning zone. We've got another herring.
Ooh.
A lightning storm. Don't be scared. Want to catch as many bolts as you can. Yes, I actually wanted to check how many empty bottles we might have and I didn't, but that's okay. That's the spirit. Just stand below each hit. And hopefully we get there before poor little Daffodil. Otherwise Daffodil ends up getting electrocuted and I do not like that at all. Not bad. Okay, we aren't going to be able to travel any further. I'll take it up and up. Look at Gwen with a little face mask. At least she now has her own bed. That's cute. Okay, so we can get these out. There we go. Some more grilled veggies. Okay, so let me know, whether it's carrots or turnips. We have a total of 1,100 limbs at present. That's really not that much, unfortunately. Let us quickly go and clean off the side of the boat, I think. When Stella or Daffodil leave the boat, it stops. It will restart automatically once everyone is back on board. Oh, it's Stella or Daffodil, that's cute. So even if Daffodil is still not good, the boat, we won't move. Oh, that's good. We'll never leave Daffodil behind. That's good. Let's see what else we can make. I don't think we have 5 of anything else other than the 300 herrings, so let's make some more herring. I don't want to go see if we can get some more fruits, especially since summer seems to enjoy the fruit so much. Let us go do some more fishing, just a little bit, so we can at least get a fit squid, so we can make some nice squid. Personally, not something I would want to eat, but we're all living on a ship, so pretty sure at that point in time you'll eat just about everything. Okay, third line again. And then we'll have Stella and Daffodil with us today so we can clear this today a little bit, obviously. What did we catch? We caught an eel. Okay. At least we're getting some nice variety now, something other than the millions of herrings and herrings and herrings, so that's good. I'm sure we'll find out what to do with all these other items that we've bought in the one with old shoes and a vase and some jewelry as well. It'll be nice to know what exactly we're going to be doing with all of those things. Oh, oops. Oh well, guess that one gets away, lucky. There we go. Oops. Don't touch anything yet, I'm just eager. There we go, then we'll get with music. And red line, let's try to go to this side, so we'll break the line again. A little Daffodil playing with her ball. These balls down here. What's in the ball? I keep thinking Daffodil is a ball. I always feel like Florida maize, flowers, I feel like they relate more to women. I know that's a gender stereotype, it shouldn't be that way. but name-wise in specific, I feel like flower names are normally attributed to a woman. Every time I hear Daffodil, I immediately think that it is female cat. It suits Daffodil though, you know, color-wise and so on. It's very much appropriate. A mackerel! I believe that's a new fish too. We're not having any luck in reaching this 5 thing, are we? Daffodil's taking a nap. I really wish they would make it so that Daffodil could hide away from the rain. I just feel like that would make it so much more appropriate. Given the fact, like I said in the previous episode, cats do not like rain. And I get the whole concept of, you know, Daffodil's kind of like your familiar, your partner, you stand by your side in all things. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, cat behavior. They made him so cat-ish in the beginning with this whole jumping to Sharon, the previous Spiritfarer. They made it so, you know, that he jumped into this, another Glen bottle, nice. That he jumped into the previous Spiritfarer's robe. This is so cat-like, you know, just the mischievous nature of a cat. Kind of feel like, you know, somewhat of an overlooked thing to make sure that it's another Glen bottle. To make it so that, you know, the cat doesn't try and get out of the rain. But I guess, you know, Daffodil's special. Okay, I'm just gonna fix this one last thing and then we'll head to bed. Not us personally, but Stella. I mean, anyone watching is of course welcome to head to bed, but I do want to make my streams at least an hour long. I feel like anything other than that is just too short, you know? There we go. We're gonna have Stella head to bed. Everyone's sleeping. Okay, food and grub and everything is ready in the kitchen. And the ship is back on its way once more to wherever we are headed. Where are we headed? Did we not go? Oh! We apparently had not yet arrived at our item store for that we had. I mean, I know we did the item store. I'm so much confused. But anyway. Ooh, we need to wake up the tenants. We need to wake up our tenants. Let's do that. I think let's head down to Sharky Frame's space. There we go. Let's head down to Albert's shipyard and see how much our new cooking station will cost. I haven't heard Albert's very hearty from stomach laugh in quite a while, so let us do that. Maybe we can upgrade our boat, see how much it costs to make our boat a little bit bigger, so we can properly space out and properly plan out the chaos that is our current building situation, because this, I do not like this at all. But I also don't really have the space to really properly move everything about, so hopefully we can get the boat a bit bigger soon. Yank these parasite out, there we go. Okay, shall we do some more turnips? We are going to have to do stuff with some seeds and things like that as well. Okay, herring is done. Grabbing that herring out. There we go. Oh, the herring. Do we have anything else in fires? We definitely do not live in logs. And we are not going to make logs anyway. So, let's fry up or cook up or bake up these squids because who knows how it's going to come out. Good morning. It's always having a chat with us. Did you know you can catch different fish when it rains? Maybe they like to come up to drink the fresh water that's dripping down. Pretty neat, right? Okay, so that would explain why we caught an eel and a mackerel which we haven't caught before. So I think let's have some more fishing time. I know it's boring. I'm sorry. But I do want to try and catch some fish while we are still in the rainy weather. And then let's catch some more fishy fishies. And well, we are exiting the rainy weather now, so and see what all we have in our okay, we caught another mackerel, nice. Let's see what we have in our inventory for me. Okay, that is not our inventory. Where is our inventory, I wonder? I would have forgotten where our inventory is. Let's have a look at inventories are. What an odd key line for inventory. Okay, So here we have a small glim bottle with 3 small glim bottles. So let's open those. That gave us 300 glims, nice. And we have a medium glim bottle which gives us 250 glims. We're also still we are playing a key to Stella's cabin. Why do we have a key to Stella's cabin? That's interesting. We also still have Mr. Apple's lemon. We have the planter with fantastic song and 1 oval, which we have yet to figure out where we're going to use. We have carpet, which I don't remember getting. That's interesting. We have a couple of valuable things here. And also, okay, that's a soggy and smelly issue. The others, okay, let's see. The carpet says, rusty but precious nonetheless. It makes you slightly dizzy if looked at for too long, should be sold. The necklace is used to find guardians in another life. It no longer has any use. It's sold. Okay, someone's speaking to us. We'll have a look at that more. I think it's summer, judging by the colour. And then we have a valuable ring. A beautiful specimen of the one true ring. But this one doesn't rule anything except your wallet and should be sold. And a fancy vase, a wonderful item, and it's pronounced vase? Vase? I don't know. Everyone has their own way of saying it. Not vase. I think that's it, right? Vase, not vase. Should be sold. Okay, so all of these items should be sold. Fair enough. And then we just have our usual fishy things and the citrine that we caught. What are these? Oh, the lightning in a bottle. Okay, so we have 11 lightnings in a bottle, 15 bright jelly, and 1 citrine. I'm trying to see if we have... Okay, we only have 4 more empty bottles left. So we are going to need to get some more empty bottles. Oh, it's not Stella. I mean, Summer. It is a completely turnip person. Hello there, young lady. Or is it... It's not a turnip. What is the word I'm looking for? It's not a turnip. Oof, I've forgotten the word. Hello there, young lady. I guess you must be the new Spiritfarer. Happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Francis. Nice to meet you, Francis. Is that an onion? What is the word I'm trying to think of? I can't for the life of me think of this word. You can say I'm a sort of wandering merchant. See, I'm very fond of things. Curios. What is that word? Tchotchkes? Someone help me. I just buy everything. Okay? Simply put, I will buy anything you don't want anymore. I'm sure you've come across a few valuable treasures already. So tell me, what is it you want to part with? Okay, so I think that this is where we can sell these otherwise useless items, it would appear. So let's sell off these shoes, and this, and this, and this, and this. So we made a nice 2,588 glims from that. So that should definitely help us. Okay, he just released something from his head. Interesting. So we can get some earrings, it seems. We can buy some things from him, which is all the things we have sold. So obviously we don't want to buy that. We can also buy an odd seed. Now I don't know what that would do, but we could always let's buy ourselves an odd seed and see what that comes up with. And we can buy some empty bottles. And we just said we needed to get some bottles. So let's buy 5 bottles, so I'm sure we'll be able to find some more. We do want to keep some money for that blueprint station. What is it that he looks like? It's not a turnip. Man, this is gonna bother me so much. Okay, I think we are done with you. Thank you so much, Francis. Oh, I believe this lady is probably hungry. Stella, I'm sure you remember my old sewing machine. Okay, she's not gonna tell us she's hungry. It was a diva with gold lettering and a manual wheel. You know, I've always been into textiles. Well, a few years ago, I went to a museum which had tons of different sorts of fabric crafting machines. And I couldn't help but notice that you can build a loom on your ship. This could be a great opportunity for me to teach you a few tricks. And I'm quite sure you'll need thread and fabric soon. So you should definitely add a loom to this boat. The resources for it should be simple to find. Just check in your blueprint table. Okay, so they want us to build a loom as well. Well, my dear, we are rapidly running out of space on this boat for your loom. Oh, that's not what I need to do. Let us have a look anyway. What do we need to build her a loom? So, kitchen, a garden, and a field. It's not there. Those are sort of houses, but here, no. I don't see the ability to build a loom. Perhaps after we've upgraded, we'll be able to build the loom. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to Albert. Let's have a chat with Mr. Shark. I'm genuinely trying to think of what he reminds me of. Francis, not Albert. Stella, he seems to be with yes. I've been getting your mail here for the past month. Didn't know we were getting mail in the afterlife. I'm not a post office. You need to add a mailbox to the boat. If I get one more letter filled with glitter, I'll lose it. Well, I mean, I don't really want glitter all over my boat anyway. I'm warning you. You might be a customer, but I reserve the right to yell at you. Get it done. Also, I that face that Stella has right now, definitely agree with that face. Okay, well now that you're done yelling at me, supposedly, what do we need? Only 400 glims, that's not too bad, and we already have enough maple logs and limestone, so let's go and upgrade this then. We can also upgrade our boat size for 1,200 glims. Now I know it's a lot, but I also think we need a bigger boat because we are rapidly running out of space to build things. What do we need over here? We need linen, thread, maple planks, and 250 glims. So obviously the glims is not currently our biggest issue. Our biggest issue is a linen, thread, and maple plank. And I assume the linen thread we should be able to get once we have the loom that Gwen requested. Come on, Daffodil, there we go. So let's head back to the boat. Let's see what we can do. Okay, that was somewhat creepy. We've got some more things here on the boat, and Mr. Outdoors is seemingly calling to us. So we will go and put all the things in a moment. I do want to clean up our boat and keep our boat nice and clean. And perhaps head up in the direction of a loot box somewhere along the line so we can get some more things. Let's see here. Well, so I don't think we're into a shortfall for glims at the moment. Oh look, there's our little travelling merchant, so that will show us where our travelling merchant is. I really need to try and remember what reminds me of. I didn't quite remember. It's not cleared up. It's an onion. Close to an onion, but not exactly. Oh, I can feel like things upstairs are ready to be harvested. Let's water these two plants. Go, harvest this, plant something in here, and plant some more coffee beans. We do have a substantial amount of coffee seeds. We'll also be able to get some more seeds now, so from the loot boxes. I see you, Summer. I am heading in your direction momentarily. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. See, we should be able to plant our odd seed here, so let's plant our odd seed and see what that gives us. See whether or not it's worth buying anymore after spending 500 glims to buy this odd seed. There we go. Nice little roundabout. Odd seed, a carrot, and a turnip planted. Yeah, I kind of feel like saying it's a green onion, and I know that's actually not what it's reminding me of, but that's the only thing coming to my mind at present. We're back on the front. This is going to genuinely be one of those things that bug me and says squid skewers. Okay, we have picked our target, it seems. We can make some mussels. There's 4 mussels, so let us make some mussels. There we go. Mussels are being made. Nice, nice. My friends, you will have to wait just a little bit longer. Butter seeds, maple logs. Okay, and what was that? And I will make this into limestone. We will start at the glims. And that is good. And there's one more place to dive. And another course. Okie dokie. I'm so sorry, Summer, but I just want to get us headed up before it is too dark to go anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna probably keep going to some loot boxes just so we can get a couple of things together before we head off anywhere else. Let's just see what everyone wants. I'm sure that'll give us some direction as to where we are headed next on our journey. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been very tired recently. Okay, sorry to hear that. And I'm afraid to say that it's starting to weigh on my morale. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I think the guest house, as lovely as it is, might not be very good. It's a bit too noisy and quite cramped. I hate to ask this of you really, but could you maybe arrange for me to have a little private space on the boat? I think it would help me tremendously, and then we could continue our lessons. But nothing too fancy. Look at your little thinking face. Oh, I just heard that the overall light is now also turned into a drawing pad. Okay, or sketching pad. Just a place to sleep and meditate, with lush greenery perhaps. Oh, and I'd be delighted if it had natural stones. Yes, that would be splendid. Thank you again, Stella. Okay, so someone would like her own place. That's understandable. I imagine being cramped up with this idea wouldn't be too pleasant. I don't have anything to do. I've got the surplus of energy, so one of our tenants is very tired and the other has too much energy. That's how it goes. I need to get my hands busy. Can you do me a solid? You've always been my favourite niece. You know that. I think I need a place to focus that energy. In a sawmill. Okay, so this is probably how we get our planks. Yeah, you're just missing some of the key components, materials, which I'm sure you can find on nearby islands. I'm counting on you to help me out. I'm sure you don't want your old uncle to sleep on the deck, right? Okay, so we have quite a few things to boil, it seems. I feel like I haven't fed anything. I just couldn't explain it at first. I thought she was telling us again. But then it hit me. I'm starving. Okay, I was just about to see, this is what I meant. I really thought that I hadn't fed anyone yet. Okay, so she's starving, which is fine. We'll get her fed in a moment. And she doesn't like Atol's banging. Now, I don't know what Atol was banging on, but okay. We know she likes popcorn, although I can't remember if I gave her popcorn or some veggies. Okay, she loves the veggies and her mood has improved dramatically. Now she just had her veggies. That's good. Let's see what Uncle Axel would like. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, he's not interested. Okay, that's alright. Let us do what we can. We've got to turn up and eat the bottle. Okay, let's figure out to navigate any further. Okay, we'll just take my things. I don't quite know what's going on with him. He should be sleeping, but he isn't. We're actually still in summer plans for some ways. Okay, he doesn't appear to eat. So let's go back on the boat. It's not going to allow us to charge anything now, is it? Our food seems to be ready up here, so let us go there. Gwen has just put it off to bed. We've got some steamed shellfish. Nice. Again, not really my thing, but you know, to each his own. There we go. Got some more herring cooking. Let's see what we need to be able to do these upgrades and build these sanctuaries. Okay. So, we actually have everything we need for the loom, so we will do that, I suppose. For the sawmill we need some linen thread, which I'm assuming we will get from the loom. I don't know what the foundry is at the moment, so we won't get into that. We need oak planks and limestone for summer sanctuary, so we have nothing for that. I would like to move things around a bit, now that we've got a little bit of extra space. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, let's put that downstairs now that we are able to. I think it would only make sense to have our lovely summer able to... Yeah, this doesn't look much better. I do believe it makes sense to have summer close to her garden thing. She does seem to enjoy the garden very much. So that's alright. We can, I think, go ahead and build the loom. There we go. And we'll put the loom right here. There we go. Right next to Gwen's place. It is after all Gwen's wish list to have this. Don't really like how this is looking quite yet, but we will make it work. I'm sure it'll change some more over time. All of these plants are calling for some water, so let's give them some water. I don't see much benefit in doing any more fishing for tonight. I do believe there's enough fish, even if it is primarily herring. So I don't think there's really any purpose to doing more fishing for the night. So let us give these plants some water, have Stella and Daffodil head to bed, and then we can perhaps visit some of the previous islands and see if we can get some more wood. It's seeming like we are going to need a considerable amount of wood going forward. Let's have them head off to bed. Seems like Apple is now also finally heading off to bed. There we go. Apple is now also headed off to bed. Okay, we are up and about. Let's head off to some islands, shall we? So, I don't know what this island is. Oh, this is Mustang Cove, and it seems like the raspberries, tomato rocks, and limestones will be harvested over there. So let's head up over there. We should find Francis again and see if we can sell some of our new acquired items. There we go, everyone's up and about. Let me get my food out of the kitchen. Okay, Axel is calling us again. Maybe now he'll tell us again. Last night. Let's get some more. Let's make some more coffee. It seems like we have coffee beans. There we go, let's make some more coffee. Okay. I'm sorry, Gwen, we'll get back to you in a second. Actually, has been just good lessons last night. So let's go speak to Albert. You've upgraded your boat. That's weird. Don't tell Albert, but you had some boats loose. It was probably just in a hurry. Give me a second. Here we go. Oh my, that did more than I thought. Let's see here. Whoa, this boat's got some advanced options now. First up, you can travel safely and not go through all the dangers the sea has to offer. When you're using your map, you just need to toggle on safe travel mode. It's that simple. And don't worry, it won't stay on forever. Next time you select the destination, it won't be on. I hope it helps. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, the engine's been boosted. You can now set multiple destination points. That's pretty handy. You can set your course and let the wind do its job. Besides that, it's just a bigger boat with more room. Well, have fun. Okay, so we can set multiple spaces now instead of only having to do one. Our coffee has been brewed. I'm sure our tenants are quite hungry by now. I don't know why I call them tenants. I don't know what else to call them really. Companions, perhaps? Shall we do some mackerel? I'm sure it's just going to also give us a fried fish, but that's alright. There we go. Let's go see what our lovely Gwen has to say. This loom looks fantastic. Don't be scared, it's in perfect working order. Let me show you how it works. You put fiber inside and then you spin. You just have to make sure you hit the target. Okay? And you get a little extra if you hit the marker needle. See? Pretty easy, right? Now you try it. Try it with just fiber. Okay, so she gave us some linen fiber. So I presume we load it. Okay, so we can load everything in here. We can load 50 fibers at a time. I've loaded 9, that's all we have. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so if we put in place, we got 3 by hitting it perfectly on the mark. Okay. So we'll just keep doing this, I suppose, until it tells us not to anymore. I assume it would, you know, automatically stop once all the fibers have run out. There we go. It automatically stopped. We're not to some more. See, it's not that hard. The machine does all the work. You just have to flow with it. And that's what makes it so soothing. The rhythm, the sounds, the feel of it. Utterly satisfying. I'll probably give a go at it myself when you don't need it. But don't worry about the materials. I'll manage. Okay, so that seems to make Gwen happy, which is good. Let's see. Oh, he's very sad because he's starving. Why don't you say anything, Uncle, at all? See, we want to some veggies. The service on this ship is incredible, even though you were starving 2 seconds ago. Let's give him a hug. Wasn't that great for the East Line? Okay, he seems to be quite happy right now. Let's see here. Stella, dear, doing good. I see you've been taking good care of your plants. That's good. I hope my teachings are helping you in some way. You know, I speak quite a little soldier. Midfield State University, Agronomical Engineering class of 71. Top grades and a progressive profile. I was hired right away by one of these big corporations. They put me in charge of a large parcel of land, several thousands of acres. I was to maximize the output of your land assets. Well, that's what I did. And believe me, I did it well. I crammed the field full of transgenic seeds. When insects came, I doused them with poison. And when the soil turned grey, I pumped it full of chemicals. Great, powerful stems grew upon these grounds. This sounds like a terrible idea. Poison and chemicals. Oof. And plentiful, unnaturally enormous cobs. But underneath all laid an unfathomable sickness. I would imagine so. That didn't sound very healthy at all. I guess it was inevitable that I met with the dragon then, sooner or later. Okay, so that definitely didn't sound like it was the right way to treat the crops. But we have quite a few coffee seeds, so we'll plant some more coffee seeds. These are some more linen fibers. So it seems like we are going to need to get some more linen fibers, and very soon. It does seem as though we are going to need to be using quite a number of linen threads. We've now already need them for Summer's house and for our post office box, or letter boxes. Let's order these some more. So we're still not able to harvest our mystery cloth, which is unfortunate. Again, I know I could do the song thing and probably then get it to harvest a little quicker, but don't think we're really needing to do that. They're having a chat, that's cute. Well, I mean, I hope they're having a chat because that O wasn't directed at me. What should we do, what should we do? So not much left to cook. Let's make some more carrots. There we go. Are we on course anywhere? I'm not sure. Oh, we've already reached the island. I've been so distracted by everything else. I didn't realize we are already at the second island. Okay, let's see if our trees have regenerated. Ah, indeed it has. There we go. I see Atul has joined us. Little Daffodil helping us chop down the tree. Daffodil, get out of the way. There we go. It says, I'll be picking up some wood. Hoping to do some work on these later. Okay. Let's grab the berries, although unfortunately Mr. Atul is somewhat in our way for these. Oh wait, there we go. Have some more berries. What if there's any of the other islands that might have some berries as well? There we go. I wonder if we are able yet to go this way. I can't remember exactly what we needed for it though. No trees here, no, but we can harvest this. Quite a lengthy exercise. There we go. Okay. 8 more limestone. Good stuff. I'm kind of leaving Daffodil in the dust, but I do want to get going. I do want to make a couple of stops. Like I said, I want to see if we can get a couple things so that we can do these upgrades as they requested and build poor Summer her own little space. Let me see if we are able to build any one of these things that they requested. So we still aren't able. Okay, that's the field. We've already got ourselves a kitchen, so we don't want to build another kitchen. We need one more quartz. Oh no, we already built the loom, so that's not what we're looking for. We are indeed able to build the sawmill. So let's build ourselves a sawmill. Okay, I see a cute little thing here. Maybe we can fit the kitchen in under the sawmill, do you think? We can! So we are now finally starting to reach a point where we are able to fill up some of this useless, wasted empty space. So that's, I am going to put that there, and I know it doesn't look exactly right, but that's alright for now. What are we still missing for Summer Sanctuary? Oak planks. So I'm assuming that we will get from our sawmill. Okay, we are being requested again. I am gonna have them wait just 2 more seconds. I want to get us back to another destination. Okay, yes, Francis. Francis just milling about. Okay, so I think it did say we are now able to set different points. So it looks like our set waypoint is going to be the button R. So let's set our waypoints and then confirm our travel. Now, it seems like at the moment anyway, oh, I think Hamburg should be where we go. Hamburg's not going to give us much, so I don't think Hamburg is the way to go. Maple logs and raspberries. So that should be somewhat useful, so we shall take this as our travel course. There we go. Let's see what our friends are wanting from us. Going first. Stella, I've got to tell you, there's something I stumbled upon some time ago, and up until now it didn't seem that important. Brace yourself. Remember my parents' manor on the lake? As weird as this sounds, it's not too far from here. Yes, I know. It makes me wonder about this world too. I must admit, I've been actively trying to avoid it. At any rate, it's become hard to ignore. As I've spent much time with you here, I think I'm ready to tackle this challenge. I'll probably only find regrets and sorrows there, but it's worth a shot. I've added the location to your map. I'll bring in every view are. Villa Melior? Okay. It sounds to me like Gwen had quite an active childhood, or somehow post-childhood. That's unfortunate. So it seems like she probably came from a fairly wealthy family, from what I can tell. But that wealth came with certain disadvantages, I guess, in terms of attention and affection from her parents. And I know someone else wanted to speak to me, but their little exclamation mark seems to have vanished. I believe it was at school, probably regarding the sawmill, so we'll get back to that. Okay, we've got some more grilled veggies. I'm not going to make any more food right this very second. Coffee seems to be ready for harvest. I still might want to speak to us now. There you go. Let's head over there before he loses this again. Go. Wow, this looks amazing. Thank you for helping me out, Stella. This sawmill is so big. What beauty. There's just one problem. Now don't be mad. I don't have any money to repay you. I guess that's why they call it a favor. You see what I did there? Thanks for your stuff. Okay, well, I mean, it made him happy. Let's see if anyone's hungry. Okay, he doesn't seem to be hungry. Let's see if Gwen is looking for anything to eat. So I need to find her first. We are going through a bit of a rainstorm. Oh, yep, she's hungry. Okay, let's give her something to eat. I'll probably take care of her last, but apparently it was not happening. Pumpkins. Popcorn. What a pity they don't seem to have pumpkin in this game. A lightning storm. Don't be scared. Want to catch as many bolts as you can? We'll of course catch some bolts. That's the spirit. Just stand below each ship. Okay. We'll of course catch some bolts because it is useful in building the properties and the little houses and things. Okay, look at Mr. Apple. There you go. Nice. We should also have a bit more riding space this time around. Increase our surface area. Silver gold. Daffodil getting. Oh, it doesn't seem to be that. Okay, we lost it. Or oh, Sprout, I love rain so much. I could stay under it for days. Okay. Don't quite know why you. Okay. I don't really know what else to say. Let's do some fishing. It is raining, and they did say we can catch some different fish whilst in the rain. So let us see how many fishes we can catch now whilst it's raining. Oh, I was going to try and fish just a little bit longer, but the line said no. Okay, I'm not having too many colors now. There we go. We've got ourselves a ceramic bowl. I'm assuming that's also going to be something to sell. Oh, nothing to catch. And it's now too dark to navigate once more. A message in a bottle. I wonder if we can read this message. We'll probably head off to bed soon, game-wise anyway. Trying to take the line again. And we're out of the rain anyway, so we're not going to catch any of the rain fish, which is unfortunate. Okay, come on fishy. What did we catch? We caught ourselves another cod. Oh wow, bright out. Okay, I believe all of our companions, or boat friends, will be well fed. Oh, we are on an island, aren't we? Let's head to the island. Oops. Oh. Apparently we can't. For some reason that's blocked off now. That's interesting. Let's head to bed. We'll head on to the island then first thing in the morning. Our special seed is still not able to be harvested, which is quite frustrating. Now it wants water. I don't want to see what we get from it. I'd like to know if it's worth 500 limbs that we have to spend to get it. Okay, we have landed at our island. Let us harvest these things. Okay, we've ordered our special seed. We landed on our butt to pull out some more. There we go. Okay. We don't have too many seeds left that we can plant, which might become a problem. But no problem. You know, we can buy some more. We seem to be fairly well off at present in terms of limbs, and we managed to get some more now during that thunderstorm. We do have to wait. Ew. It's all gross. Look at all of that gold. Gross, gross, gross. Okay, get everybody up and about. Oh, Mr. Who would like to speak to us? You just fished out a bottle from the sea. That's not trash. It could be anything in there. A tiny ship, old wine, a baby crab. Yes, yes, it could even be a crab. Go ahead and crack it open. Okie dokie. So I'm assuming that's with regards to that message in a bottle that we just got. So we'll do that in a moment. But I am more interested right now in getting to the island and harvesting some resources. I don't want it to take too long to be able to build some of her space. And of course we can get some more berries, and Summer did say she likes her sweet treats, which at this point in time we only seem to be able to make using berries. So I would like to give her some favorite treats every now and then. I'd also like to discover the other guests on our ship's favorite foods, but so far we have yet to be able to do so. There we go. And I'll leave berries over here. And as all seems I've set across all these berries. These look incredible. I was just dreaming about these. Okay. Are you hungry perchance? Of course he's hungry. Let's give him some food. Maybe we can give him some fresh berries? No. Okay, so fresh berries are not his favorite either. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think this was her favorite either. I think it just said that she liked the sweet treats. So, unfortunately, we actually have not found any favorite. Okay. Sure, however, we shall find it in due course. At least when it comes to summer, we know for sure it won't have anything involving fish. So we can pretty much eliminate anything that pertains to any version of meat or dairy. Oh look, I see anything dairy related. Oh, Francis is here. Hello, Francis. If you ever have any clutter, I'm always interested. Maybe we could even trade. You give me your useless objects, I'll give you mine. Just the thought of new curios makes my head spin. I've neatly organized my stock in errands. Take a look for yourself. Okay, so these were the errands that we looked at earlier. He would like some poached fruit, grilled fish, and grilled veg, which we obviously have. I think it's sure that we have enough poached fruit. And we can get 2,000 glims from giving him this. So of course we're going to do that, because like I said earlier, glims does seem somewhat hard to find. We've also got some junk to sell to him, so we shall do that and make sure we can get some glims. Actually, in retrospect, I don't think the glims are too hard to come by if we're going to have Mr. Francis over here. You completed your first errand. What a great haul. There is plenty more to do if you ever feel like it. I'll always be around. Okay. So we still don't know what that special seed does, so I'm not going to buy us more seeds, because that does seem somewhat silly to buy more seeds if we don't know what the seed is going to give us. At 500 glims a seed, I would like to know if it's worth the money. Stella, can you hear my stomach? It's restless. Do you have a little something for me? I am so sorry. I've been doing a terrible job of keeping these poor things in my fed. I'm just going to give you some plain berries, and then we're going to cook up the rest of them. Matilda is back by the sawmill, not doing anything particular. I suppose we should actually get in there. Where? Oh, there we go. I suppose we should actually get into the sawmill ourselves and see how the sawmill works. Let us... Okay, he's got a surprise for us. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Uncle Atu, want to schedule us off to some locations. So there we have a little loot box, and here we have a loot box. So let's travel into the loot boxes. I am aware of Gwen's place and you can put her lodge, so we shall do that soon. But I do want to first make sure we can get some seeds and any other potential resources. And of course, Gwen is hungry. I swear, for such a thin ghost or spirit or whatever she is, this woman can eat. I think we gave her popcorn last time, and she's not a fan of two things at the same time. There we go, some fish. We haven't given her a hug in quite some time, have we? Let's give her a hug. There we go, giving her a 3-eared deer friend a hug. Nice. Okay, let's go see what is... Oh wait, I thought... Nope, he's still there. Let's go see what the surprise is. I was hungry as usual, so I did something about it. I went outside the boat and gathered some berries. But I went a little overboard. I had too much. There you go, have one for day. Oh, how nice of him. He gave us 4 berries. Nice. There we go. Oh shoot, I need to get off the boat because we are heading still toward other areas. So I do need to get off the boat before we get right to our store. There we go. Let's see some things accumulating on the side of our left bin. Got another valuable ring. Okay, like that. Got some quartz. And limestone. Nothing else really to get. So let's continue our path. What are we doing? Oh yes. We're busy watering some plants. Get these on the go. Go. One of these need water. We still aren't able to harvest the special seed. So the special seed can take quite some time to be harvestable. She's busy there with the loom, that's nice. She's happy, I hope. Let's go see what this mole thing is all about. Hello? What do we interact with here? Oh, this is sort of lighting up. Okay. Oh, oh, what am I doing? Right, so this seems to be... Oh, it was too many. Don't know what's happening there. That's all also seems to be what? Oh, we got all the sawdust. Well, that's... Oh. Okay, I thought starting off doing it wrong. Help? Well, that didn't help us at all, did it? Okay, we've got jellyfish again. So, we can do the jellyfish. We don't have too much bright jelly to work with. So, we can do the jellyfish. And we can see how well our new layout works to be able to catch these darn things. Because our previous layout did not work out very well for this jellyfish situation. Let's go up here. I see 2 bright jellies already. One seems to be going higher and higher, which is not exactly what we're doing. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess we missed that one. That's it. They always have to be like just inches too high for me to reach standing. It seems like my real life, everything just inches too high just for me standing on my own. Okay, well, there was no way we were getting that one, so... Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Nope. Is it too high? There we go. We'll just grab these. Oh, nope. These are gone. This particular bright jelly. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Okay, well, that one's gone, unfortunately. I am obviously still going to aim for the bright jellies primarily, only because they are part of our resources. And they are quite rare and harder to come by. So we are going to still target the bright jellies primarily for this purpose. I don't know how much bright jelly we're going to need going forward. But as it stands, we did need quite a bit already. That's too high as well. I don't know where this particular bright jelly is that's been showing up for quite some time. But I am actually waiting on this level for this bright jelly to come our way. There we go. Obviously the rest of them are purely for glims, but we are doing quite well on glims, so I'm not too concerned about missing those. Resource runs. Every game has them, don't they? Okay, so we got through the jellyfish, all done and dusted with the jellyfish. For the time being, okay. Doing some more harvesting. We have coffee in abundance. Nice. Seems like actually wants us. I hope we can wait 15 minutes. Let's just get our harvesting done. Here we go. There we go. Okay, that's all starting us with doing it wrong. There we go. Let me give you a hand. When you're cutting logs, you need to make sure your measurements are accurate. Then you measure twice and cut. Adjust to keep your saw blade steady and on the cutting line. If you don't do it properly, you'll end up losing a pinky or an arm. Oh jeez, okay, I definitely don't want to lose an arm. Or a pinky, but the arm definitely sounds worse. Or something worse. And a hit from the old hammer for good luck. Give it a try now, you rascal. Okay, well, oh, why are you sad? What happened after? Oh. There we go. Why didn't we do that? Okay, he's hungry again. Let's give him something to eat before we go and tackle this. Oh, we took some food. Okay, he's having his food. Escaping too much. Okay, back here again. Go after this. I think we've been gathered. I can't recall what we needed to make a water box. Aside from great. Okay, let's get to Gwen's estate, which she said she marked on the map. Where did she mark it? Nope. Oh, there we go. Mark this estate right up here. Villa Magior. Okay, so we're just going to travel straight there. We're not going to worry with other stops. As I said, we will have to buy more seeds. Some spade. Ooh, wait, I might be wrong, but we've got our special unique seed ready. What did we get from our unique seed? An old shoe, a valuable ring, 2 empty shells, and 3 empty bottles. Now, I don't know if that's particularly worth it. I can't remember the value of the old ring. Obviously, if we're able to get at least one item more valuable than the 500 glims if we have to use to buy this freaking seed, then I suppose it would be worth it. But if it's randomly generated items, there's always the possibility of getting something more valuable with another seed, perhaps. It is raining, so we will once again hop on over to some fishing. Our food currently seems finished in the kitchen, but we will get that. This must be a herring. Oh, medium glim bottle. Okay, probably better than a herring to be fair. Doesn't seem like anyone else needs us, and we do need to get back to that sawmill, so I would like to see exactly what to do in that sawmill, and if my speculation is correct with regards to getting our logs from there. We've got another cod. I think we have 3 cods now, so we should be able to make these fairly soon. Cute little daffodil making cute little sounds in the background. And we should be getting... Oh, we're going through another thunderstorm. I don't think we have too many lightnings or bottles to be able to lightning in a bottle right now, so we're probably going to give this thunderstorm a skip. I don't really feel like doing that right now anyway. Sorry, Ethel, I know you're so excited. We're not going to read all this. It's just saying all the things he says every time. He says it's too bad that we don't want to do the lightning thing. Okay, he's in there using a sawmill at the moment, so we're not going to go in there right now. Got some poached fruit. That's always nice. How many pods do we have? We only have 2 pods. It's strange. I have a whole bunch of turnips though, so let's cook up some more turnips. I think there's so many roast potatoes we're not going to know what to do with ourselves. Down, down. We'll carry on fishing instead of doing the lightning storm. I know it's boring, but I'm hoping to be able to catch some extra fish of the same variety that even a herring. And seeing as how we were informed by Uncle Atul. Okay, it's too late to navigate. So we are going to be stuck here for the remainder of the evening, having the pace of the rain and catch whatever we can catch in the rain. Oh, no. And we caught ourselves another mackerel. I thought the quote of mackerel gave us something different. I remember the squid gave us squid skewers. I can't remember if the mackerel gave us anything other than more grilled fish, which we can obviously get from herring. So I don't feel like catching a mackerel is something to be completely excited about. We haven't yet cooked any of the eels. A black tiger shrimp, that one's also new. I don't believe we've cooked any eel yet, so we don't know what that would give us. Hopefully something not grilled fish, because that would be a bit weird. I mean, I can understand the mackerel and the herring giving grilled fish, that makes sense. I would like to think that doing an eel wouldn't just give you grilled fish. It does appear as though there's a recipe book, so we could always check the recipe book. See what the recipe book says. Because we are going to have Stella head off to bed soon. I'd like to progress the storyline somewhat after all. So we caught another mackerel. I think that's enough for now. We will probably still be travelling through the rain for at least a little bit in the morning. So let's have her head off to bed. There we go. Cute little Daffodil all cuddled up with Stella. And off to bed they went. Maybe we'll go find Francis. See what errands he has for us, if we can get anything out of that. Who knows, maybe one of the rewards can be a special seed. Free special seed. Doesn't seem like a bad deal. Okie dokie. Back to our fishing. All boring fishing. space shrimp. Okay, seeing as how the rain has stopped, I know we could continue and we will get the few fish. Oh shoot, we still need to wake up our companions. Oopsie-daisy. There we go. Oh, I did still want to make the sawmill before Mr. Atoll gets in here. Oops, too late. Anyway, then he's waiting for us to give us a go. Villa Maggiore. Look how beautiful that is. What a gorgeous view. Okay, let us... Okay, we can come back to this, I'm sure. Let us go and see what is the purpose for our stop over here. I do want to also check whether or not everyone is fed before everyone's hungry again. You really need to open up that bottle sprout. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. What about the bottle? Oh. There we go. Okay, so it seems like he might be hungry. Little apple has a bite taken out of it, so that normally means they're hungry. And then he drinks coffee. Okay, he drinks coffee, so he's a coffee drinking frog. Okay, let's get our food out here. Is there anything else we can make? Maybe we should cook that eel. Do you think we have enough eel? Do we have 5 eels? We have 3 eels. Well, let's cook up our eels and see what that gives us. Hopefully not grilled fish. I don't see... Here is Summer. Summer is also somewhat hungry, so let's give Summer some food. There we go. Give her a hug. We haven't given Summer a hug in quite some time. Okie dokie. Let's go see what the purpose of our visit is here. Alright, here we are. It's curious. I'm both excited and anxious. I'm even starting to have second thoughts. As if... Never mind. Let's go. Okay, so she's slightly unhappy. That could be because she's hungry. I mean, she is hungry, so... I think we gave her grilled... Did we give her grilled fish or grilled veg last? I can't remember. But we'll give her some popcorn this time. I believe part of her mood might be... Nope, she is currently ecstatic. Okay. Let's head on over to the villa. Okay, so we're at the villa. I did see a little room this side of the villa, so I do want to have a look at that before we go speak to her. Okay, this is locked, and there doesn't appear to be anything else. So let's go have a chat with Gwen and see why exactly are we here. Bearing in mind the whole purpose of this game is to see why our spirit friends are still roaming the earth and have not been able to pass on. So I would imagine that part of why she's unable to pass on has something to do with this villa, or perhaps just her past as a whole. How long has it been since we've been here together, Stella? Seems Jerry has been taking good care of the premises. He's always been the best gardener we ever had with us. Mum has not been home much since father died. Okay, so now we know that they had a gardener and that her father passed away. Shit, I'm much more emotional than I thought I could ever be. See, this is why we have a non-family friendly viewing, because it's swearing out of nowhere. I love this house so much. As much as I hated it, probably. Look, I don't think I can go in there, even with you. It's just... No, I can't. Go without me, I'll wait for you here. Here is the key. Oh, and Stella, if you stumble upon my old music box, would you bring it back to me? Thanks a lot. Remember, this house has always been a real labyrinth. If you're lost, you have to follow the light. Good luck in there. I'll wait for you outside. Okay, so I imagine that's a clue of some sorts. I wonder if this unlocks the bathhouse as well. Maybe we should go check that first before we get lost in the labyrinth. Presumably not, but I mean we would have lost nothing by having a look. No, that's still locked. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, that is what it is. As I said, we haven't lost anything. Let us get back in here. Oh, apparently the door doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the light that we are currently in. Fair enough. We don't seem to be able to get anything from there. Going further up. Oh, there seems to be a ghost over there. That's interesting. I can't go anywhere. There we go. Okay, we're going down now. Okay. I don't feel like this is too complicated, just given the fact that there's only one, like, way up, way down, pretty much. Okay, we should be able to come out here. Let's speak to this person, whoever this is. Welcome, small traveler, to my humble palace. Everything I own is of the finest quality. Everything is also bolted down, so don't get any funny ideas. I don't see another form hovering over this particular square. Oh, loom upgrade and a music box. Okay, so we found Gwen's music box. That's great. I also see, however, that there is a little collection type scenario over there. So I would like to see if we are able to get to that, perchance. Doesn't appear as though there's any way to do so from here. I mean, there must be a way to get there, right? Okay, so this is it follow the light? I don't see. Oh wait, there's stairs here. I think that's just gonna take us out. We want to go out. I kind of really would like to see if we can find our way to that room with the glass in it. That normally has some extra things. So we are now kind of working our way back. Perhaps I could just keep running across, do you think? No. Wonder how one gets to that room then. Perhaps I'm missing something? Perhaps there's another way? Anyone got any suggestions? I mean, I can't help but feel like, oh no, but that's just the way out, isn't it? Yeah. Strange. Oh well. Not gonna be too bothered with that. Be here all day. There you go. You found the box? Could you give it to me? I suppose so. How? I suppose there we go. There's the box. Thank you. I'll hold on to it. Oh, you found something else? Wow, I forgot we even had that. It's an old manual for a golden royale. Remember, they had won as first prize in the town's yearly tombola. I dreamt of having this machine since 2nd grade, but father would never let me participate in the lottery. This manual came in handy. You can use it as an upgrade for your loom. Yeah, let's get back to the boat. And forget this place ever existed. Okay, she's unhappy again for some reason. I wonder, can we get up here at all? No? I'm very curious as to how we are supposed to get to that other glass. But I presume if this is still locked, there has to be a way to be able to get in here, or that we'll probably have to come back here at a later stage. But it seems like this place has upset Gwen quite a bit. Oops. Okay, we're able to go in here for some reason. Okay. Oh, well, here's some glass as well. And we've got an old painting and some linen seeds. So we'll see if we have to hold on to that old painting or if we can sell it. There. Daffodil? Okay, well, I'm assuming they'll come with us. Hey, Stella. Stella, no, never mind. Nostalgia is not my forte. I'm slightly happy the villa is still in good condition. Or is it? Okay, let's change the subject. You must have noticed the Improve tab in your blueprint table. Through there, you can add decorative elements to the spirit houses and stations. It's time to upgrade this loom of yours. Once you've got the required resources, go for it. It's the only way to craft fabric from thread. Go on. I mean, I don't feel like we need that particularly right now. What are our quests? We need to improve the loom, which we just got. Try out the sawmill, which we still need to do. He wants to open the bottle from the sea and build the sanctuary. So we don't have anywhere in particular that we need to go. So where should we head to? We could meet up with Francis, maybe buy some things. There is a new space called Goldstein Mine. Perhaps we head over there in the meantime. I imagine that will give us some resources as well. Maybe we can use those over there. I'll pull up this boat a little bit more and get some more hands on here. Harvest time, there we go. We do need to make a trip perhaps to Raccoon Inc. Definitely need to make a trip to Raccoon Inc. We have officially run out of seeds. That's probably not good. Now I don't know how to cancel travel plans. I don't know if you can. Maybe we can, let's see. Might make a detour instead. So it seems like we've come to a stop anyway. Where was Raccoon Inc? It is not at Berkenheim's 3. There we go. We need to go here. This is where we really need to go. Now I do want to maybe stop by Francis and test out our theory as to whether or not the special seeds can give us something more valuable. I also want to have a look at whether or not we can sell the painting that we got from Gwen's place. I'm rude, but you know, if the game says so, then what else are we supposed to do with it? No point holding on to it. And the glims will come in handy, of course. There we go. Oh, we can water the pond. Water our coffee pond. There we go. Okay, so let's try out the sawmill. We're being told to hurry with food. We won't do too many. Not bad. We've got that. We've got some sawdust and some native planks. Our planks. Nonsense. Which is good. So we should be able to progress and build Summer. Oh wait, you're being spoken to.
Oh.
You did great. You're ready to start cutting wood like a champ. Just remember to be careful with the sawmill. Don't go and mess around with dangerous saw blades. Just because you've got leftover wood doesn't mean you should cut your hand off. Well, now you're thinking about a hand. Pretty much sawed ourselves in pieces at this point. You've been chopping it up in the sawmill. I like it. Getting the work done. Learn a new skill. Now that you've got some materials, maybe you could build me a house. Let me sketch something real quick. Look, it's nothing fancy. It's pretty basic, but just a few hinges here and a few nails in there. Oh, you've already got some materials to build me something nice. I'm asking not only for me, but for the crew. Apparently, I snore at night. No wonder poor Selma's so tired. Loudly, according to your friend Gwen. Well, fortunately Gwen is already in her own space, but poor Summer is not as lucky. Okay, let's speak to our good friend. Oh, we never did check to see whether or not we can sell this painting. It seems as though we can, given where it's situated. Should be sold. Okay, so let's sell what we can sell. We have 2 valuable rings to sell, so let's sell those, and an old shoe, and a painting. Nice. Let's see what else we can buy. Are there any errands here? A sockeye salmon, which obviously don't have, and our reward would have been 1,000 glims and some maple syrup. Unfortunately, we don't seem to have any use for any of those things at the moment. We can buy some things, as we said earlier. There's only 1 odd seed left, so let's buy the odd seed and buy all the bottles because we need bottles. There's no other way for us to get our lightnings in a bottle, and we are not exactly finding as many bottles as I would like. It is unfortunately night time, but I do want to get us headed in the direction. We can stop here along the way. I do want to get us headed off in the direction of, there we go, Hummingberg. We apparently still have a rare chest on Hummingbird, so maybe we can find that too. I keep doing this wrong. I'm just trying to repeat this again. There we go. Oh, it's too dark to navigate, so it took me out. That was rude. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. Okay. I think we might just have Stella head off to bed so we can progress this. I'm not trying to rush through the game, I'm just trying to get us to a point where we can take a break comfortably and not be doing the next day. And I do feel like I'd like to get some more seeds before I forget, given that we've run out of seeds. What do we need for Atol's homie? I can't imagine. Oh, and we do need to check the upgrade station too. So for Atol's workshop, we need a whole bunch of linen and some maple planks. And we still need some oak planks to be able to build Summer's home. Now, I don't think we've yet come across oak, which is probably why we haven't been able to get any oak planks. And I do think we are going to need to get more linen seeds, given the fact that we are needing quite a bit of wood. So perhaps we'll just plant the linen for now. Give that some water. And we did buy another special seed. We should be able to plant that too. I believe there's still an opening here. Yes. Okay, let's plant our special seed. Start getting all of these watered, because the special seed did take quite a while to be able to harvest more. There we go. And then let's have Stella head to bed. Poor Daffodil, just trying to keep up. Okay, Stella's headed off to bed. We'll head off to Hummingbird first thing in the game morning. And go get some more seeds. And we need to open that door. So it takes a little bit, because obviously something's wrong with our abilities. I just keep forgetting to actually go and do that. So we want to go there and we want to go to Hummingbird. Let's set our doors for that. It is raining again. I don't know. Shoot, we need to wait about an hour. As you know, I tend to get hungry. That's just part of life. Sometimes when I do, I get hungry for really specific things. Your Aunt Perfect called it laser-focused tummy. Don't get me wrong, I'll still eat pretty much whatever you put in front of me. I just like you to put some effort into this one. I'll give you a shout when I get a craving. Hopefully I won't ask for anything on the street. You never know with this appetite. Fair warning, Scrap. Okay, before you... I was gonna say before you leave, let me see if you are currently hungry, but apparently you're hungry, so I guess that will have to wait. Okay, so pull those out. I believe we've bought most of these. I don't know if we have any bread in order to or any linen in order to make some breads. I might have checked if we got the root over there. Limestone and a bag of ochre, so we have some more things to sell. Carrot seeds, but we don't have to an empty bottle. A couple things. We also got some more quartz. Nice. Still uncorked oak. He was going to use that out on that place. I was going to see if there's any places to dive and then we'll open that bottle before Atol has a heart attack about me not having this bottle open. Okay, let's get this bottle open, since our Atol is quite eager for us to do so. So we have this message in a bottle. Let's open it up. We got an empty bottle. And greetings from Spiritfarer. Experience the wonders of the great oak forest. Oh, there we go. There's our oak. And the serenity of the magnificent rice fields, available now in the Lunar fields. Okay, so we finally opened it up and apparently it was worth it. We're able to now go and get some oak stuff. Nice. Okay, we got that read, and we can also empty this bottle with one that runs over there. So that opens that up. He is apparently banging away at your brains building. she needs anything. She does not. Summer seems quite confused at the moment. So I do think that after we've made our pit stop for some supplies. I can't even find it. Oh, Gwen's just standing here one last time. Look, I need to tell you about Doug. He called me the night father died. I don't know who Doug is. Mum was still on the plane and he couldn't talk to anyone else. He was polite, very articulate. We chatted for an hour or so and he cried only twice. I wonder if Doug is perhaps a brother? It didn't strike me at the time that he was in a bar, which was odd for an accountant. He told me Father's last words were that he loved me. Maybe it was their accountant? This Doug person is. We never talked again. Okay, so whoever this Doug person is was clearly close to Gwen and her family. Okay, so Tool wants to know if we want to take part in a lightning storm, which I suppose we can do now that we have some extra empty bottles. I am going to have to pull this in. Everlight, it just dawned to Everlight and instantly Daffodil will be there. There's nothing you can stop it. I don't know if we have any more linen to make some things. Oh, we do. Okay, let's make some more thread. I think we need quite a bit of thread. Oops, that was that one. There we go. Get some nice threads. And we'll give you upgrades soon, I'm sure. I don't recall, did we check the upgrade station? Let's have a look. Oh, she's hungry again, isn't she? See why we have to do so much fishing? It's literally to feed Gwen. Gwen, how about the fish? I mean, it is raining, we could... is it raining? Probably, nope. Of course, just as we're like, oh, it's raining, we should probably do some fishing while we're in the rain. Never mind. Oh, we caught ourselves a valuable necklace. And now we've got a light right in your face. I've got some thread here. I was going to use it to weave some fabric for you later, but if you want, I can give it to you for you to weave. Do you want the thread? Yes, please. I would definitely like to take that thread with your hands, especially if you can't really weave and thread. Anyways, let's head onto our island. Get some seeds, see what we can build. Might even head back over to Albert's shipyard and see if we are able to build that letterbox. It's a long run. Okay, here we are. What can we... Where's our... Right, there we go. So, we could probably buy this, but it would make us pretty much broke. So, we're not going to do that. We are, however, going to buy a considerable number of linen seeds. I don't think we need too many of these or too many of these, but we do need to buy quite a few carrots and turnips. We don't have any extra carrots. Okay, and he's quite happy. We could probably sell these other items as well to him instead of Francis. Could we? No, we cannot actually. Okay, so that's interesting. We can only sell our very special items to Francis. I'm kind of tempted to buy this key, which I have not done, and he's very happy about it because he just really broke and made 5,000 limbs of this single key. What ridiculous. What did this give us? A ceramic figurine. That it? This ceramic figurine better be worth all of this. Wow, that did nothing. Oh wait, we're now in this building somehow. Okay, so that just gets us here. Be able to open this door, I imagine. What the hell? You unlocked the door downstairs. Now anyone can come up here. I don't want these downstairs jerks up here. Oh no. Okay, so we upset him, unfortunately. Oh, that's kind of funny. So we spent 5,000 limbs to essentially be able to go upstairs and get a ceramic figure. I can guarantee that that ceramic figure is not going to make us that 5,000 limbs back. That's very disappointing. Oh well, it is now what it is. This is still so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Let us head back to our boat. That was somewhat, I want to say, pointless, but anyway. Back on our boat. Let's chart a course to Albert's yard. No, we're actually pretty far away from it. Oh, but our friend is right here, so let's travel to him. And let's sell what we can sell. Guaranteed to you, as I said. Not gonna make that 5,000 limbs back if that's a ceramic figure. So, we have a living carrot, so we have a carrot. We have the Francis. There we go. Okay, let's go Francis down here. New errand? No. Okay, let's just sell what we can. So, we have a 350 rand valuable necklace and a 650 rand vibrant necklace. For some reason, I don't see the ability to hand over that ceramic figurine. Maybe the ceramic figurine has another purpose. He doesn't tell us again. He doesn't have anything new to buy other than some more odd seeds. We can buy another odd seed. We aren't doing too bad in terms of limbs, but we're not going to do more than that. So now the question is, do we head over to Albert Shipyard or do we go mine or do they go their new fields? Oh, and here's another new spot too. Green Holton Bay. Okay, I say let's chart a course through Green Holton Bay to Albert's Shipyard. Stop. Let's stop somewhere else. That's always calling for us. Hey Stella, you know me. I could always go for a little snack. Something salty, something buttery, something with flavor. Oh, cheese. You know, it'd be just perfect. I love the sound he makes when he gets all excited. A big old bag of popcorn all to myself. Just go ahead and heat up some corn. Oh, that's easy. Here you go. We can definitely give him that. There you go. There's the popcorn. That really did fill me up. However, it did make me miss my kids a whole lot. I used my bags of popcorn on movie night for them. Even with the TV turned up, you couldn't hear the actors talking. The crunching was so loud. Jeez, what kind of popcorn were they having? It was the only way to calm those little monsters down. Watching these terrible kids movies, I wish I was still there. Aww, not at all. To see them laughing, for them to fall asleep on me. Thank you for this popcorn. I was looking at your kitchen yesterday. It's fine, nothing special. It reminds me of my first kitchen in my terrible apartment. I didn't know what I was doing there. I was so careless with the spices. Not enough salt. Anyways, here's a little something to brighten this mess up. Don't worry, it's not a spice rack. You'll need to actually work for it, but you do work it. Just improve your kitchen with some extra oven space. Your kitchen will be looking just right in no time. Okay, so now we have a kitchen upgrade and a room upgrade, and I assume he would want us to actually do this upgrade? Yes, that seems to be the new place. So we'll get round to that. For now, this is some more fishing. Apparently we haven't done enough in this stream. There we go. Grab this here. Oh, it's gonna probably be a cod because I think I'm ridiculous level of impossibility to get this thing in. Reel it in. Oh, it's an eel. Okay. What do I remember? What was the eel thing again? Like the food that we got from the eel? I really can't remember. Oh well. Probably fish out one more thing. We should be close to at least one of our two destinations by now. Always sailed right past it. Another eel. Okay. I feel like we may have sailed past our destination. Oh no, here we are. We are at the destination. There we go. Green Holton Bay discovered. Okay, looks kind of misty and unappealing. Oh no, we're leaving it. No! No! Hold on. See if we can get it to stop. We don't really want to just go right past it. Oh, well, too late. We have sailed right past it. Well, unnecessary. I don't know if I can get this to stop. There we go. Okay, boat is turning around. We are heading back to Green Holton Bay. Hopefully we'll get there before sleep time. I do still very much appreciate the fact that you can see the reflections in the water. Okay, we should be back at Green Holton Bay now. There we go. We have stopped. Our gate is opened and we can get onto the island now this time. Alright, so now we know for future reference, don't make multiple stops. Okay, so it seems like this has some resources on it. Very painful method of harvesting this particular thing. Every time it comes to harvesting can be such a pain. Okay, we've got some copper ore and there's a person here. Hey, I came here to cut down these trees, but I forgot my axe. I'm not going to start using someone else's axe. That would be strange. I like the way my axe feels. It's so sturdy, and it calms me. Oh, I miss that axe. I've been passing the time by writing letters and throwing some in the water. I've been writing poetry. It's not very good, but I'm getting better. Hopefully, no one finds my terrible poetry. We might find some of those in those letters in a bottle that we've been seeing. Okay, let's chop down this little tree over here. For a tree. Sorry, tree. There we go. Avoid being hit on the head by this tree. We've got some more maple logs. I see some berries that we can harvest as well. So we'll get to those in a sec. There we go. And that's been harvested. Grabbing some berries. Oh, we're looking to put in the water. Wonder if that's gonna stay. A ring. Okay. Nice. I don't think there's anything else. So let's head back, head over to Albert and see if we are able to build our post box yet. Boop. Okay, there we go. Daffodil's on the ship. And it's too dark to navigate. Okay. I don't really think there's any harm in us heading straight to bed. Are my plants crying out for water? They don't seem to be. Okay, Stella's up and stretch yourself out. You can start the ship up to navigate to There we go. And there's the truck right over there. Wake up all of our occupants on the boat. Water our farm. We have a coffee farm ready for harvest. We did get some more coffee seeds, so we can make lots and lots of coffee. Lucky 13. So here we go. Sit over to our other space. And we can plant some more turnips as well, even though the turnips and the carrots give us the same thing. Maybe we get some music. Oh, drowning them again. Maybe we can get some new recipes once we have. Oh, once we have our upgraded kitchen, perhaps we can get some new recipes. Are you hungry, perhaps? She is hungry. Okay. Let's see what we can give you. It's really hard to feed. It's really hard to feed her because she's, you know, she prefers only certain things. Okay, there we go. I think we've given her coffee. Try giving her coffee. She's hungry. So let's give him some food. He's also somewhat down. I think that's one of his memories. He needs a home and remembers his old family life. Okay. So unfortunately we can't do too much about that right now. I don't see Gwen anywhere. There is Gwen. Good morning, Stella. She is hungry again. Coffee. Her mood is very well, aside from having visited her childhood home. And once again, Apple's banging, which I can understand given her whamming the bloody daylights out of the side of her house. Okay. How many logs do we need? Maple or oak logs? For some of these things. Obviously, I mean, not logs, planks. For some of these bones. Oak planks, maple planks. Okay, so we already built Atul's. Oh no, Atul's workshop. That is his home. So if we make 8 more maple planks, we should be able to build Atul's home before we end off stream tonight. I do, however, want to go see what we need for this crystal box before we do that. Maybe we need some maple planks there too. I do remember needing thread. I heard they just fired an employee at the popcorn factory. He was a good worker, but they found him sleeping on the pod. Oof. Okay. There we go. So we did indeed need 8 maple planks, linen, and lightning in a bottle. We have 60 lightning in a bottle. Okay, so that's gold. Now we do need a ridiculous number of planks again for that. Okay, he's just repeating what I said in the beginning. Alright. So we've done all we needed to do here. We have our post box. And we got some mail. We'll open our mail in our next stream. I do want to see if we can perhaps travel off somewhere else for now. Maybe off some root boxes and there's nothing really to get for now. I do want to save going to our new location for our next stream, perhaps. We have a Coldstone Mines and the Gareni Fields. So I do want to save that maybe for the next stream. Setting some waypoints here. So we'll travel to those a lot. We'll travel to those a lot where I make some planks. But I think we should still only need planks in order for Atul's workshop. Yes. So we now need 26 planks to build Atul's workshop. So I do think we should be able to do that. And I think after that we'll probably end of stream. So let's cut some of these up. the saw though, I do have a very healthy. Fortunately, I put in far too many logs. I don't know if this is gonna. I hope it holds on to that. Otherwise, we just wasted a whole bunch of logs. But I did not bypass our loop. The logs could. Nice. What did we get here? 5 maple today. What are we not forgetting? Oh, I told you that is growing. We're working in the home, that's all. We're working in the home. So let's see whether or not this helped onto our fangs. I hope it did. It doesn't seem to help onto the planks, but we didn't use it. It should stop at our next destination, so we should use anything here, like just trying to turn this off. Oh gosh, that was terrible. Okay. It's like it just gets worse, doesn't it? We'll get the hang of this eventually. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh, no. Almost perfect. Almost had it. If we had like this one random situation, like there we go. Perfect one. Couldn't make my life easier. I wonder how this would be like if you were on like using control. Yeah? They're like completely wildly out of control. Doing too bad, and now the next one will be completely messed up. Not entirely messed up, just somewhat messy. There we go. 2 more logs. That's finished the logs as we arrive at our what timing? There we go. That was amazing timing. Okay. See how far I'm recording. Oddly, no maple oak logs collected from these. Maybe we get them once it's unlocked to ability. To harvest oak logs. I see we don't get one until the January. Was it? Perfect. We should be able to build Attil's workshop now. Is Attil's workshop? Attil's workshop is quite large. I think what we might do is editing slightly and put Attil's workshop at the bottom. Takes up a fairly considerable space. I don't really like how this is looking once again. I feel like that's pretty much been the... Yeah, it's like just one too short space. I don't like having random empty space. It really is quite frustrating. Don't really know how to plan this. This is somewhat of a mess. Something just there and then bed. This just looks so much nicer. Oh well, I'm sure we'll be able to figure out something. It's not too important right now. Oh, there's our improvement as well. So I imagine this would be 2 upgrades. So we need linen fabric in order to upgrade Gwen's lodge. And in order to upgrade our kitchen, we also need linen fabric. And to upgrade our loom, we need 18 linen threads, which we only currently have 1. So I think we'll put all of that up for our next stream. And for now, I think we are going to call it good night. I am quite tired. So in our next stream, which will probably be... I'll probably stream again next week, Friday. Yes. So Friday, CAT, 11:30 p.m. No, 10:30 p.m. Sorry. Will probably always be for an hour, between an hour and 2 hours. So probably won't be more than that. But we'll stream again then. Hopefully all goes well, provided we don't have more load shedding. Thank you, ESCOM. If we don't have load shedding, I should be on then, or unless something drastic happens, I should be on then. We will open our mail, upgrade some of our stations, hopefully be able to build Summer her new place. Unfortunately, we were not able to find any new ghosties to join our ragtag team, but I'm sure we will get there eventually. At the moment, we are just building our boat up and making accommodation available. Perhaps it's a good thing then that we don't have anyone new, because where would they sleep, since at the moment we still only have our singular guest room. So yeah, that will be for the next stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please remember to follow. Would be very helpful. It will also give you notifications as to when I am live. And I do intend on streaming other games at some point, but for now we are just doing Spiritfarer. It is calmer, and I am not gonna lie, I have played this game a little bit before, and I'd like to get to a point where I know I haven't been, so that I can genuinely be surprised by some of the new interactions. It has been a while since I've played up until this point, so I'm not exactly remembering what all of these things were, but I do remember certain aspects. So I do want to get to a point where I haven't been before, and I can give some genuine reactions to some new things and some different things and some new characters. So yes, I will see you all next week, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye!